And it could be about to turn into a very, very productive one for Peter Snakebite-Wright. 3 more legs needed. However, for Thorn fans, if you're looking for crumbs of comfort, although Snakebite has finished very well, he has not been piling in the trebles with any great regularity. He's averaging in the low 90s. It is not that special a performance from Peter Wright. The starter legs, it's just that when he's getting chances, he is taking them. Robert Thornton knows if he can step it up a gear, he has an opportunity, and that leg just before the break may prove to be a crucial one.
Yeah, it's all about the chances and timing. He hasn't had the opportunities. 3 or 4 legs with just 1 dart.
Game on.
But it's a mountain to climb against anybody. Certainly against somebody playing so well, certainly on his throw. Robert needs to string together
90.
More for confidence more than anything else, obviously to stay in the match, but more for confidence. That's what he's been looking for today. He got that against Van Geuren in the first half.
100.
A little snail there from the Thorn. I can assure you, he's giving it all. He really is.
60.
But he's just got to take it 1 leg at a time. Don't think about the scoreline. He knows he's a long way behind. Just take it 1 leg at a time. If he gets a chance, see if he can take it out. Move on to the next leg.
140.
Move on to the next leg after that. See what happens.
Well, even though Peter Wright does lead the head-to-head stats, as Jason was saying, he hasn't got a win over the Thorn for more than a year now. So it would be a significant victory for him. His 10th over Robert Thornton. Both Premier League players, of course, this year, but one ended up in a draw, and one of them, Robert Thornton, didn't win many games in the Premier League, but the one he did, won 7-2 against Peter Wright.
64. We record
Well, 18 for Thornton has left him 170. He needs another one for the bull. Now this would really wake him up. Oh, not quite. He's still go for the bull anyway to leave tops.
94. He record 147.
But even so, he's put a dent in it. Oh, Peter Wright, treble 17. Oh, not very far away, but far enough as far as Robert Thornton's concerned. He should get at least 1 dart at the double. It is only going to be 1 dart at the double, and that double is double top, and it's a break of throw. And Robert Thornton may just be clawing his way back into this.
Game on.
Obviously very important to get the leg on the board, but hitting the double with that last dart, and the only dart in the leg for him, just gives you that little bit more confidence the next time you're in that same situation.
Filling it up. You bet. A second maximum for Peter Wright.
Well, that won't help Robert Thornton's cause. A scratch of the head there.
87.
Good last one though. He's behind in the leg already, and he's thrown 6 darts, albeit a maximum from Wright.
45.
He's got to be looking at taking out this 355 in 3 visits if he can.
$95.
Well, Peter Wright has an opportunity here.
Started throwing a few loose darts though.
43.
Since the break. Sometimes the break can work for you or against you. I'm sure at 7-3 up he didn't want to leave the stage. As Thornton looking for another maximum.
121.
A single one, even a single 20 would have left him Shanghai. 139's a bit dodgy.
Yeah, and it's worth noting we do play right the way through
60,
to the conclusion. You know, many big tournaments you'll have more breaks in the game where you know you'll be able to get another couple of minutes backstage if it isn't going your way, but right now you have to perform. There's no other time to go and gather your thoughts and go again. This is it.
Well, despair from Thornton there, as you could see, but he's still left himself 96. Can he keep his composure? took out 76 in the last leg, hitting the double with the first dart. Peter just checking his score. A smile on his face.
101. Robert, you require
Big
96.
visit for Thornton now. Massive visit.
76. Is he looking at doubles? Yeah, it was a double-double finish he was looking at.
56.
Now Peter
He
Wright.
requires 72.
Just seen the Thorn take out 76 against him to break his throw in the previous leg. Can he take out 72 to return the favour? Double six. Last dart.
60.
Didn't
Robert,
really
you require
threaten
40.
Well, when the first trouble went in, thought he was going to hit that. And Robert started to shake his head. He just needs to keep his composure here. That's a great second dart. Well, he's back in the match. It's been a bit scrappy, you have to say. Robert Thornton won't mind that. There's only 2 legs adrift.
Well, it is another 180 for Peter Wright. And this one comes on his throw. He knows that if he can hold his throw just 3 times, that will be sufficient to get over the line. But it's the finishing that's changed round in the last few legs. Robert Thornton started hitting his doubles, and Peter Wright just missed that 72.
85.
Well, there's still quite a bit ahead in this leg. Starting with the maximum, of course, helps. But he has, again, thrown a couple of scrappy darts into the big 5 and big 1. Another one in the big 5 there. So despite the maximum with the first 3, Robert Thornton is there and thereabouts. And again, another miss.
78.
Seems to be rattling through his visits to the board as well, Peter Wright, perhaps throwing a little bit quicker than he would do normally. I'm never sure that's a wise move with Peter Wright. Some players, it does bring the best out of them.
Well, this is certainly doable. Not this time. Treble 18. So he leaves himself 60.
Or you record 161.
Well, if you ever needed a 161, Robert, now was the time.
Peter, you require 60.
20 for double top for Peter Wright to go within 2 legs of victory. And will he continue to miss? No, he won't.
Short in the 13th leg.
Last dart in hand, Peter Wright, 8-5, and service from earlier on in the game is resumed.
It's so important for Peter Wright there
93.
after losing the last 2 legs, because what it gave was Robert Thornton that little bit of a lift. And if he'd have missed that one, Thornton would have had a chance to get within 1.
60.
And that would have preyed on his mind.
For a third 180 for the Thorn. Just
135.
pulling it into the next door bed.
Well, he's certainly playing a lot better in the second half of this match. In his first one, it was the other way around.
140.
So maybe there's still some game left in this one. He can take this one back to 8-6.
140.
He's visually playing a lot better. His average has increased. Peter Wright will be aware of that. That's why that last leg was so
95.
crucial.
Robert, you record 133.
Well, he's got 6 darts to see this off, so as long as he leaves himself handily placed, he would want a treble, though.
57.
He's not got one, and you can see Robert Thornton is not a man who leaves you in any doubt as to what he thought about the darts he's just thrown.
Yeah, he's certainly very expressive. But he's got a chance again. He's had a few in the match, not taken them. He's had a few after the break and taken them. This is another one. 2 darts at double 8 to get within 2 again. Double 4. Well, Peter Wright still has a lot to do though with 148.
148.
This to slam the door in Robert Thornton's face. Treble 20. Treble 20. Oh, you could see that just deflected off the dart
78.
there.
Robert, you require 4.
Double 2. Yeah, good dart from Robert there. You can see him there growling at the board.
15th leg, Peter to throw first.
I mentioned his determination. He's a fiery competitor. He's giving it everything.
Well, he was 6-1 down, remember, and 7-2. And just by sheer bloody mindedness, he appears to have dragged himself back into this.
60.
Well, he's still making a few mistakes, which is making him angry, because he knows he's got an opportunity here to do a bit more in the match, as Peter Wright's looking for another maximum. And a maximum it is. That's certainly not the shout you want to hear when you stood behind your opponent.
81.
Certainly not when your opponent only needs 2 more legs for victory and to basically end your hopes of going on and winning the Champions League. Oh, and Peter Wright. Yeah, that will do. That will do very nicely. I mean, he's on a theoretical 10-darter. He's not going to go for the bull, even colourful showman Peter Wright. He's not going to go straight for the bullseye.
81. He requires 50.
Yeah, certainly an excellent 2 visits from Peter Wright. To put him 1 leg away. And 1 leg away it is.
Peter Wright, 16th
Like
leg,
Robert Thornton, throwing everything at him. Determination from the Thorn. Peter Wright just manages to keep ahead.
60.
A win for Peter Wright here would set up a straight shootout for the semi-finals with the world #1 Michael van Gerwen, the man who has ended his hopes in the final of every big TV tournament he's been in, as well as beating him in 3 European Tour finals this year alone.
And after tonight against Phil Taylor, he'll also want to not just get his game back, but also send a message, as Phil Taylor showed tonight against him. That's the beauty of having a group.
100.
Sometimes it can work against you, though. Grimace again from Thornton. He knows it's almost over. Oh, plenty of room in the bed for snakebite.
140.
Well, Robert Thornton has not had a good 2016 in the big TV tournaments. He's not had a great one even on the floor tournaments, but knocked out of round 1 in the Worlds, the Masters, the UK Open, round 2 in the match play. And Peter Wright might be about to end his hopes here. Treble 20. It's not there, so he'll stay in that area, and he'll set it up very nicely. Double 8 for the match when he returns to the board, Peter Snakebite Wright. And Robert Thornton's chances here at the Champions League may be about to be extinguished by Snakebite.
Double 8. And double 8 it is for Peter Wright. Well, Robert Thornton showed some grit and determination in the latter part of the match, but Peter Wright was too far ahead and eventually gets over the line. So it will be a straight shootout with the world #1 Michael van Gerwen tomorrow. For Robert Thornton, it wasn't to be, but good to see him playing a bit better.